So today we'll see some examples. At the same time, as I told that normally dictionary object is a single dimensional array. Normally we can store one key, one value, but there is a possibility that you can store multiple values in a dictionary object, as well as you can store arrays also in dictionary object. Remember that this is very important. For you people, I might not be covered, but okay, this is very important. Okay, so we'll take some examples. I'll go with the basics first. One of the common interview questions this is. You can write any names here. Write the names here. Okay. IBM. HP is different. Fine. So first question is here. I want to eliminate the duplicates from it. How do you do that? Forget about dictionary object. Okay, that's fine. English now. Explain in English. Explain in English. No, fine. We are okay. It's same thing. It's just converted to English. Store it in an array. Okay. Okay. But how do you compare with all the values? Right? Half logic is like that, but some part is like that. You take individual values, fine. You split it and take individual one. Till there it is fine. But comparing is wrong here. What is right? But how you use that? What is that value? No. Anyone? Question for last bench also. One of the most commonly, very commonly asked question this is. Sorry? Straightforward. Eliminate the duplicates and get the string with only unique values. That's why I'm asking again. Just think. You split it. Okay, next. But how can you compare with only first word and second? No. Then you have to compare with all the words to eliminate the duplicate, right? That cannot be done. Okay. First I will take out. I have already explained this for other people. It takes space. Okay? No. It's not mandated to initiate that. By default, it will be empty value. For each value, also word collection. For each value in word collection, what we do? Here, comma. Here, comma, val, comma. I'll explain this logic again. Did you get unique? Right? You got the unique. The values only there. Okay. Now, question is back to you. Anyone knows this logic? How this logic works exactly? What I've done here. Okay, so how do you analyze this logic? Just learn how to analyze the logic. I don't need to explain this, alright? I just assign the values, whatever the string it is, one string. Then here, I don't need to explain this also. What I'm doing, I'm just getting the collection of words into another by splitting the string. Because I need to eliminate the duplicate words. So I need to get the individual word. Then this is optional. You don't need to, make it as empty. By default, str will be empty only. Right? You can delete if you want. You can delete that as well. Okay. Now understand this loop. You know this loop, right? I mean, you know this statement. For each value in that word collection. So what it does exactly? When you say for each value in that word collection, it will get one by one word automatically. So first time. What is the val here? First time? IBM is the first one. Then here, it is equivalent to NSTR of 1 comma IBM comma, sorry, first one is new str is first time empty comma, what is there in val? IBM comma text comparison there. What will be the return value of this? What will be the return value? 0. The reason because main string is empty, substring is IBM. So substring is not found in the main string. So returned value will be 0. What's my condition there? If INSTR is 0, INSTR returning 0, then come here. What exactly this will be? Empty. Then IBM. What this is equivalent to? IBM. Right? So what is there in USTR now? IBM. Okay, go back again. What's the next word? Accenture. Then build this sentence now. What is there in USTR? IBM is there. Then what is there in substring? Accenture. What will be the return value? 0 again. So condition is satisfied, right? Here. Then what will be the statement here? Say this is not empty. USTR is IBM space Accenture. Next, what will be the third word? I get it. Then what is there in USTR? IBM Accenture, right? Accenture. I get it. What will be the return value? 0 only, right? Accenture. I get it. Then what will be there in Infosys, right? Infosys. Then this is that's a new STR. New STR is being generated. Is every value is concatenating to new STR automatically, but not concatenating every time. Depends on the condition. Then now this is Infosys. Infosys. Again, what will be the return value? 0 again. I get Infosys. Infosys. Now what will be there in Wipro? Now this is Infosys. What will be the return value? 0. So if it is 0, this is Wipro, right? So as soon as it is 0, then it is appending. Appending. Okay. Next, what will be there here? Next one, IBM. IBM. Now, this is Wipro. Now this is IBM. What will be the return value? 1 or 2. Actually space is there in the beginning. So 2. First time, because first time for very first word, empty space for first word it will append, right? So space first word it will be very first word. 2 or anything, 1 also fine or 2 also fine. But here what is my condition? If it is 0, then append. If it is not 0, don't append. What is meant by that? If this, whatever the word that I have retrieved, if that word is already appended once to the new str, then that will not get appended. Again, one more time. That's the logic. So what we are doing now? We are appending the new word to new str every time, but instead of appending directly, we are writing one condition. If the word whatever I have retrieved, if the word is not available in new str, then only append it. Okay. If that word is coming for first time, then that will not be there in, that word will not be appended in, might not have appended in new str earlier. If that word hasn't come before, if the word is coming for first time, then that word will not be found in new str, right? So what we are doing? Okay, so before we are appending the word to new str, we are checking this word is already available in new str or not. If it is available in new str already, that means this word had already come once, has come once. So that's the reason it was already appended. If this word is coming for first time, then it would have not appended. Right? So that's what the logic we are just doing. Okay. So how do you explain in interviews? So explanation should be very simple here. Just they say, just split the string into collection of words, loop through each and every word, and insert one more variable called new str, and then append the every word whatever we are retrieving to the new str. But before appending, verify the condition. If this word is already there in new str, don't append. Otherwise, append. Then how do we do that? By using instr of new str comma retrieved word, we can check whether this word is available in new str or not. Done. Simple way of explanation. Okay. So, but if they ask you to write the program, then you do it. But when they ask you to explain, just explain the process. Not just don't stop just by split. Don't just say instr. Okay. So just inbuilt function anybody can tell, but how you can use that inbuilt function, where need to be used, what inputs need to be provided for that, how those inputs have to be changed is the key in the logic on this. Okay, drawback with this is this works all are the individual words here. Okay, so drawback with this is here. Now, what happens? Will that HP appended or not? HP in A is different and HP is different. Will that HP appended here or not? No. The reason because when you execute instr, right? What happens? It will match with this. Right? So if you say instr of string comma val, then val will be HP here. So, but in instr, sorry, in the main string, right, HP India was already appended. So inside HP India, HP is there, right? So this is the drawback of this particular logic. Instead of doing this logic, let's take one more example. Splitting is common again. Not dictionary. What I am doing there, I am just creating a dictionary object. Okay. Same thing I'm doing. What I'm doing here, I'm just looping through each and every word. What is dot exist? What is meant by exist? If not exist, what is dot, and key name and value can be same. I'm just key name I'm giving as val, and value also I'm giving as val, or value can be empty, no problem. You can give val as empty. What does it mean? In case if the key does not exist, then add it. If the key doesn't exist, then don't add it. What it does is retrieve all the key names. What is that join function does? Join all. Unique. Right? Okay. Unique values are coming here. Can anyone explain this logic? Anyone? How that logic works? Step by step. That's simple way. Just explanation. Same thing, you just want to put that in interview. Then how your explanation. Anyone? Understood that logic first thing? Did you get that logic? Whatever. Next letter. Wait. Don't give this much lengthy. Come back again. Just a short. How many? These many lines are not there. Just 5 lines is there. See, when you are explaining, when you are doing explanation, right? One technique is don't use present continuous. Generally, when you are doing a generic explanation of logic, giving generic expression. Don't give present continuous. Like we are writing all this, you don't need to do that. When you say logic, how to do that? Just in a basic explanation.
If the value is not existing, we are appending and we are showing all things all writing, and next we are writing individual and we are dividing that all things. Then the giving value of
Okay. Anyone? Right, but still a little bit need to be improved. Okay. The simple way of explanation is, you just say, first, okay, create a dictionary object, take the string, create a dictionary object, and then split the string into collection of words by using the delimiter space. Go through each and every word in the word collection, whatever we have received. Then treat every word as a key in the dictionary object. So for every word when you are looking, first check whether that key is already exists in the dictionary object or not. If that key is already exists, don't add it. If the key does not exist in the dictionary object, add that key, so that it will add only the unique keys. Okay. Then once all the words are completed, the loop is completed, then retrieve all the keys, whatever added in the dictionary object by using the dictionary object of keys. Then this will retrieve all the keys into an array, join this array into a single string. So since only unique keys are added to the dictionary object, it will retrieve only the unique values or unique names. When you join that, unique values will be simple. So nowhere I am adding all this. That's logic explanation should be in a generic way. You have to use a simple present tense always. Generally, when you are explaining logics and all. But when you are writing and then asking for explanation, then okay. But when there is something already written, or when somebody asks you to explain the logic, always explain in simple present tense. Or say, we had, something like that. Try to use most of the time have or had, okay, has, things like that in the explanation. So what we are doing now, in the first line, you know what is meant by this. I don't need to explain again. Then this we have seen yesterday. What is meant by that? Creating a dictionary object. Next, what I am doing in the loop? Looping through first word to last word in the word collection, whatever we want. Then here, what I am doing, each value that whatever I am retrieving from the array, every value we are treating it as a key name. What does the dictionary exist? What will that function does? What that function does exactly? It verifies whether the keys exist or not. If the key exists, true. Not exist, false. Not exist means false. If it is false, then add it. Right? So first time val will be IBM. So what is that exist of IBM? No key in the beginning of the loop, no key is added to the dictionary object. The dictionary object is fresh. So exist will return false automatically. So IBM dictionary object dot exist of IBM will be false. Then it will go and add the dictionary object dot add key name is IBM, comma empty value. Remember, values can be duplicated. It will not validate values whether the value has already come or not. Only the keys will be validated by dictionary object, automatic validation. Okay. So IBM is added now. Next, go to the second one, Accenture. Then dictionary object dot exist of Accenture. Only IBM key has added earlier, right? then Accenture is not added. Again, it will add one more key, Accenture. Value is nothing. Whatever the word is adding as a key here. Okay. Next, third one is iGet. iGet key is not added. So exist will return false for iGet also. Then it will add that key as well. Then Infosys not added. Infosys also will be added. Wipro is not added. Then Wipro also will be added. Then when it comes to IBM now, IBM was added, right? Very first word was IBM. So first time it's already added, IBM key. Then exist will return true. So that will not get added one more time. IBM will not exist. If it is exist now, then it will not get added. So it will loop through every word. Then if the word is repeating second time, then first time that it will be added as a key already. Right? So it should have added the key as already. Next, second time if it repeats, then it will identify that this key is already there. Then it will not add it. Sorry? You make it as word is dot compare mode equals to. Sorry? No, we are not using. So yes, if IBM is in different case. But you should add that. Okay. Just say text compare mode is VB text compare. That's how you are you eliminate the duplicates. This is one of the use of dictionary object. Okay. Then next another situation is in interview. Give me one situation where you have used dictionary objects. First, have you used dictionary objects in your scripts? Of course, yes, we have used. Okay, where did you use? Where did you use the dictionary object? They may ask the situation. One instance, tell me one instance where you have used dictionary object. Then. When I say, depends again what project that we give. But most of the situations where we use dictionary objects is in most of the values, right? In most of the applications will be like this. To select a value, we give a short name, but in the application it may take full name. Now let's say I have states. Okay, then while selecting the value from the application, what we do? We select it as AP, or we select it as KA, or we select it as some short name for that, right? But in the application, when we select AP, maybe in the database it will display as Andhra Pradesh. When you select as TS, then it will display as Telangana. When you select as TN, it will display as Tamil Nadu. I need to do that validation. But I have selected the short value there, short name. But in the application or in the database, it is displaying full name of it. How do you do that? Normally, when you write the logic for it, what you have to do? If the selection is AP, then come to the script again. Come to the database. If the displayed value is equals to Andhra Pradesh, pass it. Else fail it. So main condition, sub condition. Again, else if selected value is KA, then if displayed value equals to Karnataka, then pass it. Else fail it. So for every condition there, you have to write one sub condition. But I have nearly how many states? 29. Right? So 29 states that we need to write 29 conditions. Very, very complex. Instead of doing that, what I will do is, I will store all the short names with the full name in the dictionary object. Short name is the key name and the full name is the value. Right? The dictionary object dot add AP, Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is the value. Now what I will do is in my validation, first I will pass the AP to the application for selection. Same whatever I am giving there AP, I will pass the same value or same key to the dictionary object. what my dictionary object will return now? Andhra Pradesh, because AP is the key in the dictionary object. Then see, whatever the application is returned or database, whatever the database returned with that shorthand is same as the value which is stored in the dictionary object. So I will say pass AP there is application, same AP will be passed to dictionary object. Okay, so dictionary object returns Andhra Pradesh and as well as application also should return Andhra Pradesh. When both are matching, then pass. So where we use exactly this dictionary object is when you have when you are passing some short values to the application and need to validate the full values of those short names. Then if you don't store them, if you store in the array, again it will be difficult, all the states. For which index number Andhra Pradesh is assigned, for which index number Karnataka is assigned, very difficult. So that's the reason what we do is, we store short names as the keys and full names as values. Short name, whatever you pass to the application, same short name you pass to the dictionary object. So dictionary object will return the expected value, application will return actual value, compare code. This is one situation where we use dictionary objects. Okay, I will take one application similar to this. Okay, normally you don't get this kind of situation in all the applications. Normally when you are going with ERP or HRM applications or banking applications also, you will be getting this kind of situation. Okay, I will take one PeopleSoft application later, then I will explain it. Yes. But this is just an idea where we use. Okay. Apart from this, the situation, there are some other technical questions related to dictionary object. As I told, one dictionary object, one key in the dictionary object can have one value at a time. Okay. But one more thing that you need to remember is, if you pass an hard-coded value, one value. But if you pass a variable, as a value there, you can pass as an array variable or you can pass as scalar variable also. An array also can be stored as a value in the dictionary object. Or one dictionary object can be assigned to a key. A dictionary object can be assigned to a key as a value. That's how you store multiple values in a key. Not directly store, you store all the values in one array, assign that array to the key, so that multiple values can be assigned to the key. Or other one is, you create one dictionary object, assign that dictionary object to the key. So when you retrieve the value from that key will return the dictionary object, because dictionary object is assigned there. You can retrieve all the values in the assigned dictionary object. This is very, very important logic, and in interview point of view also very important. Because basics of dictionary object, many of the people know. This kind of things many of the people don't know. Then how do you create a multi-dimensional dictionary object, two-dimensional dictionary object? Okay, so this is an interview question, one of the interview questions. Let's see now what I will do exactly. Okay. Let me know if you don't understand this logic. One of the key interview question. Probably I have not covered. I have not covered any of this. Dictionary. I'm just creating a dictionary object. SD1. Just say I'm adding this. Okay. So all the students, one batch students, I have added to a dictionary object. Now, O batch list equals to create object of dictionary. Okay. Then what I am doing here, so batch list of add batch 1 is a key name, and value will be, I want to assign all the students. So instead of assigning one by one student, what I am doing now, I am just assigning. When I assign the dictionary object, then all the student names with ID and name will be assigned to batch 1. Right? Okay. So now what I will do is set all students in batch 1 equals to, all students in batch 1 equals to O batch list dot item of batch 1. Right? So what this will do now? What is stored in batch 1? What is that item does exactly? Item will return the value, right? Whatever the value is stored in a key, right? So what is stored in batch 1 now? Dictionary object. So it will return the dictionary object which is stored in batch 1. You know what I am doing? What is that items does exactly now? Since this is returning dictionary object, this dictionary object dot items. Whatever the items are stored, items are nothing but values it will return. All the values whatever are stored. So similarly, next what you do is reinitiate this object one more time. When you reinitiate, right, what happens is reinitiate only after appending this. So that will be stored permanently, and now again create one more dictionary object. You can use the same variable name if you want. Then st1 is okay. This time you give me other names again here. Just say batch 2. Two cases. Batch 1 earlier values, batch 2 new values. But you must have to reinitiate that dictionary object. Same dictionary object can be reinitiated, same variable can be used. But reinitiate only once that is assigned to the key. Okay, now if you retrieve from batch 2, it will retrieve all the students which are there in batch 2. That's how you create two-dimensional dictionary objects. This is an important technical question. How can you create a two-dimensional dictionary object? Then you have to use two dictionary objects here. Okay, first what you do, whatever the values need to be stored, in the first dictionary object store all the values. Okay, key name and value. Then in the second dictionary object, so dictionary object dot add key name comma first dictionary object here. So next time whenever you say that second dictionary object dot item of the key name, then it will return the dictionary object which is stored in the key. So when you retrieve that first dictionary object, it will return this time. Then you can loop through all the values, whatever is written. So this is an important logic. How can you store or how can you create two-dimensional? Then just a simple way, try to explain in this way in interviews. What we can do is we need to use two dictionary objects here, but we store all the values in the first dictionary object first, and then in the second dictionary object for the key we assign the first dictionary object. Okay. Then once we have added that first dictionary object to the key, then we will reinitiate the first dictionary object again, store all the values. Okay. Then again we will assign that same dictionary object to another key in the second dictionary object. So what we did? So we are storing the dictionary object in the key, right? So next time when we use item of key name in the second dictionary object, it will return the dictionary object which is assigned. So all the values can be retrieved again. That's all. That's what. By default it is single dimension, but by using this logic you can make it as two dimension. Okay. So this is one of the important interview question related to dictionary objects, making two-dimensional. But explanation is the key thing. Always remember, this kind of things are little complex to explain, but how you put the things together is important. Just simple structure like this. Two dictionary objects need to be used here. Then first dictionary object to store the values. Second dictionary object is to assign all the values in the first dictionary object to the second one. Then first assign the values to first dictionary object. Then initiate second dictionary object. So second dictionary object that key, add second dictionary object that add, then key name comma first dictionary object, so that all the values will be coming into key here. Okay, as an object. Then reinitiate that first dictionary object one more time. Then give new values. Then again say second dictionary object dot add second key name comma dictionary first dictionary object name. So that second set of values also will be stored in. Next time when you use item, second dictionary object dot item of so key name, then it will return the dictionary object this time because we have assigned dictionary object only. That's it. Then we can loop through all the items. That's it. That's how you just put the things. Okay. No need to say technical things. Create objects within that dictionary. All those need to be when you are explaining generic. But if you are explaining this, then if they may ask you, okay, how do you initiate the dictionary object? Then that time you say create object of scripting dot dictionary. Okay, so that time we can do that. So this is the concept of using dictionary objects. But we will be using this dictionary object in the real applications for the real purpose. But ultimately what we are doing in the dictionary object here, storing the collection of values. You can see that each dictionary object is taking collection of values here. You can store multiple values. But the key part is here, key names must be unique. If you have 1000 values, then how do you create 1000 keys is the key thing. Okay. But the difference between array and dictionary object here is array use index numbers to store the values, whereas dictionary object uses key names. That's it. Okay. So this is all about dictionary objects. Okay. Right.